Hey, okay, so what's up, YouTube? I just want to make sure everything is working. Great, I think it is. Let's switch over to Zoom, and I'm about to have a lesson with my teacher, Christopher Ladd. Yeah, I just want to make sure everything is working before we get started. All right, thanks for watching. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Hello. Sorry for the delay here. Can you hear me?
It's okay. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
great. Yeah, I was just setting up everything in terms of YouTube and
That's okay,
switching over.
man.
Yeah.
How'd
So,
your concert go?
oh yeah, concert went really well, man. Yeah, just really happy with it. They said that they had some speaker issues. Of course, Luna. Uh, they had some kind of speaker issues. Like this one was actually everybody physically together in a room
Yeah.
watching like a thing, and they had speakers and they could hear it, but I think it wasn't as good quality as like if everybody was just listening on their own earbuds. But
Oh, I gotcha.
yeah, I played everything really well. Couldn't really complain. There was some pretty good engagement at the end. People like had some comments, and one of the responses was like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting to get like a little history about classical guitar, like learn something." Like I
Oh,
talked a little bit about each of the different styles of classical music, and
okay.
yeah, so people liked it. There was some good engagement, and hopefully we'll get
Good.
another one going in a couple months.
Well, you've had
So,
that pretty regularly, right?
well, so
This is
there's
the
two
same one?
groups. No, this one is a second group actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've had two recent ones. I just realized one thing. I want to make sure that my audio is working correctly. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm glad I just checked. All right, the capture was totally wrong. Okay, there's still some sort of problem.
Okay.
All right, great. Okay, I just fixed something. Um, yeah, so I got distracted. Yeah, the everything went really well. This is a second group, and this one was just set up as like a one-off, and we're gonna talk soon, like about whether they want to do more in the future.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so
Good.
I thought that at the end of today, maybe the last 10 minutes, we could talk
Hmm.
about like program changing for like the next concert. With the
Okay.
other group, it is already scheduled for September, so 2 months. And I kind of want to change up some things that I'm playing. Like I'm kind of
So,
tired of some.
what's the program now?
Um, so the program most recently has been the Logi Suite,
Hmm.
um, Carcassi Studies 1, 7, and 14.
Okay.
It was Barrios, Julia Florida, and Valse 3.
Okay.
And then Spanish Romance after those. So that's
Gotcha.
like the Spanish, the Romantic era, and then for contemporary, I was doing or 20th century Villalobos Prelude One
Okay.
and Andrew York's Snowflight.
Okay.
So that was a whole program.
Cool. So, what do you want to keep?
Um, I guess none of it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe
No,
that's
that's
fine.
fine.
I think I want to keep working a little bit on the Carcassi studies,
Okay.
but my thought was for the next 2 months, I want to focus a little bit more on the Brouwer studies
Okay.
instead, and get the first 10 memorized.
Hmm.
Add one or two more, like maybe recover number 16, which is like a slurs and
Hmm.
ornamentation. And I thought that that could help for taking Logi to the next level.
It can.
Um,
In addition to just daily slurs,
yeah,
you know,
right.
which, I mean, that it almost has to be religious,
Yeah, okay.
you know.
Yeah. So I'm not doing much of those daily slurs. Like
Okay.
I am, um,
We'll talk about that. We'll get to that can be part of today's lesson as well. So if just so that I'm cool, you want to swap out everything. You want a whole new program.
but it's all almost all going to be,
It's not all new music.
yeah, it's like a lot of stuff that I've
Okay.
learned in the past.
Good. Okay.
So
That's a difference, right?
yeah.
So you can swap out pieces like at any point,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So this time of year is very cool and exciting, but also dangerous at the same time.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And
Okay.
the reason for that is that when we're concertizing throughout the year,
Uh-huh.
okay,
Uh-huh.
it's easy for us to go, man, we just played this whole thing for like a year or 2 years or however long you've been touring that or playing that one program.
Yeah.
So the desire and urge to totally swap it out is
Yeah.
really strong.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Usually in September is the beginning of a concert season, right? So there's not a lot of playing in August.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Usually. I mean, I.
Yeah, what I'm doing is like not with any kind of season, I guess, or like
Well, you'll find that
doesn't.
August is when there's less of everything. You know,
Okay.
there's a lot less just concerts in general.
Okay.
Most of the
Oh,
summer things are over,
I see. I see what you're saying.
Um,
Yeah.
so August is a good woodshedding month, and that's where
Uh-huh.
things can get dangerous because it's like, oh man, I got this 6 weeks till my next thing. So
Yeah.
now let me really start taking care of my technique and doing this and this and this. But we want to be front loading whatever you're going to do in September. So
Yeah.
there are two things that you can do. One, you can go ahead and swap out the whole program.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then what you need to do is, what's the date of the concert? Like first weekend of September?
Um, second or third week.
Okay.
Yeah, second or third Friday, I think.
So then you want by the last Friday of August
Mm-hmm.
to be playing a prep concert
Yeah,
for that.
certainly. Mm-hmm.
So you want to run that new program 2 to 3 times before anyone hears it
Oh yeah.
in the world, right? So whether it's
Mm-hmm.
going to a local coffee shop, whatever, you can do it online with
Yeah, I
a,
do.
a
Yeah.
like a what I would say is a distinct group of friends,
Yeah.
right? I don't
Yeah.
want the
I do
pressure
it
of the
often.
whole world. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do it
So
often
then
and
you
stream.
make that Friday, that last Friday in August, your deadline.
Yeah.
So whatever you're going to do now, that gives you 5 weeks roughly, maybe six
Right.
on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
So when you choose those pieces, now you can start to say, all right, yeah, that's totally doable because in like 3 weeks, I'll have
Mm-hmm.
all that music back under my fingers, 3 weeks to develop it, refine it, and then you start test driving it, and then you're good to go.
Right.
You may find life happens, and all of
Yeah,
a
yeah.
sudden, it doesn't have to be a total swap out. You can keep
Yeah,
some of the
yeah.
pieces
Of
on there,
course.
you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
If it's the same place, here's the only thing, my caveat to that. It's always a new program in a new city.
Okay.
So if I haven't ever played in North Dakota, I could play the same program I played for 10
Yeah.
years and it's
Right,
brand
right.
new to them,
Absolutely.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
But if it's a repeat occurrence, like this is the thing that, like something that you did just a little while ago,
Yeah.
that's where it can be like, oh, this is kind of the same thing I heard in June or May or
That's part
whatever.
of the challenge that I'm
Yeah.
coming to since it is a repeat with that group. Now, that being said, some of these pieces that I'm thinking of swapping out to, they have heard in prior programs.
Right.
So, but it'll have been like 4 months or something since.
Exactly. And that's
Um,
kind of long enough to
right.
let the memory fade a little bit. But also, I
Hmm.
like, it's always good to have pieces to run home to, man. There are
Yeah.
pieces
Oh, yeah.
that
Yeah.
audience members just dig.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
keeping those on there is not such a bad idea,
Right. Could
you
I
know?
could I just name the ones that I'm
Yeah, go ahead,
thinking?
please.
All right. So, ones that I'm more confident about, I'll say first, and then ones less so after. Most confident, I think that the goal is try to get Tango and Sky
Hmm.
performable. Like now, concert stage lights, like
Why not?
I mean, hopefully, yeah, like
Yeah.
as good as I can, like something that's performable to
Hmm.
this group, to my YouTube stream, etc. I think I can get it done. And I'd like to check in. I can do most of the first page
Good.
now. So Tango and Sky is like the goal, I think, in terms of learning new music,
Hmm.
and especially learning new music at RCM 9 kind of level.
Okay.
I think swapping out the Logi suite for Bach is an idea.
Which
So
one?
999, Prelude
Okay.
999, which could be like my arpeggio, one of my
Hmm.
arpeggio studies for the next couple of months,
Okay.
and Prelude from the first cello suite. So
Okay.
I think that one is nice because it's something that's recognizable.
Hmm.
I want to have some level
That's
of
audience friendly, man. And there's nothing
yeah,
wrong with having that.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, like Spanish Romance was one of them from my last. I mean, it was like really the most recognizable in my last program. But uh, somebody in the chat just said Julia Florida will always be a crowd favorite. So I'm going to
yeah.
swap that one out though. So
So now that you've said that,
instead,
I'm getting rid of
yeah, sorry to tell you. Um, yeah, so like for romantic, for a little while I was planning to do a set that included also Lagrima Adelita and Capriccio Arabe,
Okay.
Julia Florida and Valse 3 and Spanish Romance. And then I was like, that's way too much
Hmm.
romantic music. So
It's just
I
way too much. That's almost a program.
yeah, I mean
You
that
know,
too. Yeah, like I was like, oh, this does not fit in an
if you're
hour.
doing like the
Yeah, at
45
all.
minute kind of routine with talking and things, so that it's an
Yeah.
hour start to finish, that's the
It
majority of your
doesn't fit.
program.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I cut those like no Targa in this last one, but I'm
Okay.
thinking of swapping out to Targa. And so Lagrima, Adelita, Capriccio Arabe, and then recover either like most likely La Alborada. Like
Okay.
I used to play that. I did that for RCM 8 and it's been a long time. So
Okay.
it's like pretty rusty, but I think in a couple of weeks or so I could be able to play it and try to take it to like another level.
Okay.
And I would love to work on it with you. The alternative could be recover Recuerdos, but I think that I still have more arpeggio work to do before it's worth
That's a
it.
longer recovery time than Alborada. And also, I think that you, given the experience that I've had doing things like that, you'd get it a week after you need it.
I mean I could play it today. It's
Okay.
just it's not and it came up recently. Somebody like tipped
Mhm.
me in chat. They're like $5 play Recuerdos. So I was like, well I
So
can't
you're
say
online
no.
busking?
Oh yeah, hundred
That's cool.
percent. It is million% online busking. Yeah. Um,
Usually with the tremolo pieces and things of that nature, usually what I have found is they never come as fast as we would like them to come.
yeah.
You know, so there's nothing wrong with that, but those are the ones that I tread lightly on.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to have a tremolo piece on my program,
Yeah.
like I've kept the tremolo piece on a program for the last couple years, so I never, it's just like getting the notes back under my fingers or learning a new one. Everything is still there.
Right.
If I haven't done one in a while, that's where you feel like, oh boy, like it's a little bit of the crawl back to it,
Yeah.
so just keep that in mind. I think those sound fantastic. If you want to do a total swap out,
Uh-huh.
cool. Just make sure you're front loading everything.
Yeah, so
It's
there's yeah, strategically the thought is like a set of etudes, a new piece that I'm learning at
Mhm.
or at my level or like RCM 9 level, right? Maybe one new piece that I learn that's more like a study,
Mhm.
which could be like a new Brower, like actually finish Brower 11 from
Oh yeah,
that we talked
that's a
about.
cool one.
Yeah, have take like a prior set of studies, etudes, and try to take it to a higher level. Like, I want to get the first 10 memorized and be able to play those.
Good.
So last few days I've been doing some work there. And yeah, like also recover like an old distant piece like La Alborada. So
Okay.
those are ones that I'm more confident in saying.
Sounds
But
good.
I haven't mentioned classical or so yeah. I named romantic and I named pieces for baroque, for contemporary. For myself, I want to be able to play the first 10 per hour.
Mhm.
But for a concert, I want to be able to. I want to pick like maybe 3 or 4 that make a cool like
Yeah,
little collection,
I'm fine with
and I'll
that.
figure that out. Uh, and probably something else, maybe mysterious habitats. Like that's one of my like go tos that I come back to a lot.
Sure.
But then for classical, I have to decide what I want to do. I've been
Are you going to
doing.
keep the Carcassi?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm a little bored by them at this point, like a little kind of tired, but I do think that they're helping my technique right
Hmm.
now, which is a great focus in itself. I can now play them from memory, which I think is a pretty big step in terms of like just physically being able to watch the
Oh yeah.
mirror while I'm like playing 14 like scales and
Mhm.
getting pinky
You
stuff.
could look at doing
Uh,
like 23
okay,
if you want to.
I was gonna ask about 25. That
Okay.
one is an option for the RCM 9 exam,
Hmm.
but my thought was like I only want to like take on a new like one new difficult piece,
Right.
like being Tango and Sky, just for the sake of like being realistic and goals and whatnot.
Okay.
Um, so one option is like keep those three Carcassi studies and maybe add another or two. Like everybody keeps telling me three is beautiful,
Yeah,
and
it is.
I should play it.
It is,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's very quick learn.
yeah.
25 is mostly arpeggios.
Right.
I mean, there's maybe a scale in there.
Yeah.
What you will find in 25 is a lot of devices that you hear in the other vents,
Uh huh.
right?
Uh
So
huh.
you'll have some, like the opening bits will be new type of arpeggios for you. You may recognize them a little more similar to Villa-Lobos A22 in a lot of
Okay.
ways.
Uh huh.
But then you're going to get a lot of figurations that are total mixes, like
Yeah.
just PIAIs, just like number seven.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, I've got like nine new bars of something I haven't done. And then it's followed by like four bars. Oh, that's easy. I've done that kind of
Right.
thing
Right.
forever. And
Right.
that's what I think you'll find when you
Mm-hmm.
do 25. I mean, the difficulty with 25 also is there's a little bit of a speed issue because it is Allegro Brillante, but that has a certain amount of flexibility.
Yeah, and that can develop over time,
Right.
and
Doesn't
it
have
can
to
be
be light
slower.
speed.
Yeah, it can be slower to perform,
Right.
like for YouTube and
Yeah.
some of these groups.
Yeah.
Um,
So I think those
so
are good ideas.
yeah, I'm leaning towards that. Like continue Carcassi studies, pick
Yeah.
up something new. And my thought was like if I can finish Tango and Sky in time, like maybe
Hmm.
this month, then next month start a harder Carcassi study. But then if
Okay.
there's easier Carcassi studies, are there any that you would recommend for my technical development and my
Well, three
challenges?
three is always a good one. If I were to
Uh huh.
just kind of give you an overview, including the ones you already do,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
right? Anything in the first 10,
Uh huh.
right? So number one, number two, number three, number four. I probably do number four the least of all of them, but
Okay.
four is still a good one. Five is really good for left hand. It's there.
Yeah.
There are some parallel octaves, parallel sixth, and then you've got some contrapuntal figures.
Uh
So
huh.
that one's good for just thumb finger alternation and trying to maintain a melody in five.
Yeah.
Six is great for your thumb.
Mm.
I mean, it's
Okay.
a big thumb workout, for
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing. But that one's really nice because it's melodic in the thumb.
Mm-hmm.
Seven, you already do. Eight, similar to three, it's just a PIM with a slur and
Uh
then
huh.
PIAM scattered through there. But that's very nice as well. Nine is another one that I hear and do less.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Not for any other reason than it just doesn't seem it's a good one. You're doing a lot of slurs, a lot of scales,
Mm-hmm.
occasional, chord shifting. 10 is great for the left hand because it's almost like you have these three note slurs. They're like little mordants all over the
Yeah.
place.
Mm-hmm.
11 is where things start getting different because 11 now we're doing arpeggiation, but that arpeggiation is rhetorical. You're hearing bass followed by top, bass, top, kind of
Uh
all
huh.
the way through. So musically speaking, that has a lot of advantages. 12 is just PMI, PPMI, PPMI, like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So that one's a good one, but it's just like just you're doing the same thing with chord changes. Okay.
Yeah.
13, PIM, and then I do IMI, and then PIM, PIM.
Okay.
Straight ahead, very just all of this stuff, classic era. You already do 14. 15, you could mistake that easily for Giuliani in a
Uh huh.
heartbeat. It's just PIMI, AIMI
Okay.
the whole time.
So it's like mostly arpeggio etudes, like
For the
from what
most
it sounds
part,
like. Yeah.
you will find a cool mixture of scales, but not the kind of way you'd see it in a Giuliani study. Giuliani
Right.
really was like, okay, let's mix it up. We've got arpeggios, scale slurs, and Bob's your uncle.
I mean, well,
Um,
I'm playing 1 and 14, and those are both,
yeah.
scale
18 is another
influences.
scaled one.
Oh, really?
Um,
Hmm.
19 is one of my favorite Carcassi studies all around.
Oh, really?
It's
Hmm.
just it's a gorgeous tune.
Cool.
That and Source 17 have a very similar flavor to it. It's AMI
Yeah.
P and A, but it's AMIM for the
Yeah.
whole thing, melody and A finger. That one could almost be a piece on its own.
Cool.
It's really,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
so if you're going to go look at 19, 20,
Right.
again, more arpeggios, linear arpeggios plus PIMs and a mixture of them. I don't think there's any scales in there.
Okay.
21 ornament chord, like bump, bidadum, bump, 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 bump. It's that kind of vibe to it. Then you've got 22, which are all big arpeggios, come like descending or ascending.
Uh-huh.
Kind of more similar to like a Legnani caprice.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So 22, I have a tendency kind of to stay away from
Mm-hmm.
unless you're really going to commit, like say, okay, I love that one, I'm going to go for it because it's not a quick learn.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
23 is your typical like classic era shred fest.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not super fast, but there's slurs, open string slurs all over the place. It's really fun,
Cool.
you know.
I like the sound of all of them. Yeah, sorry.
No, that's
What
it.
are the last two? Oh,
Well, 24 and 25.
24.
24 of all of them, I think I've done 24 probably the least
Okay. Yeah.
of all of them. Um, just for no other reason than I mean, I did it when I was in school
Uh-huh.
and it's beautiful. It's a little slower. But if I
Mm-hmm.
was going to do that, I'm probably playing sore.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
that's kind of like, well, this is I enjoy doing this, but if
Mm-hmm.
like Soar had like he had that down,
Okay.
you know? And then
So
25 is just fantastic.
right. So then this kind of brings me to my big picture question.
Hmm.
Like, um, what do you think of my approach, my thought of like for classical etudes, I really just kind of want to learn all of the Carcassi ones and
Oh,
focus
that's
on
great.
those. Am I going to be missing things that the Julian that I can only get from Giuliani or Soar,
On occasion.
or okay, on
There's
occasion?
no one composer, in my opinion, that where there's a total comprehensive, you're
Mm-hmm.
going to get everything in all their studies. If there was, it would be Giuliani,
Okay, yeah,
just because of the sheer volume
uh huh,
of stuff. Um,
mm-hmm.
the Carcassi Opus 60, the one that you're working out of, is to me kind of like its own tome. It's like if you can do
Yeah,
all of them,
yeah,
dude, you've got a good handle on a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Giuliani approached this in slightly different ways. There's more of a violin virtuosic kind of approach to his scales in a lot of regards,
uh huh,
different than Carcassi.
uh huh,
Carcassi doesn't have a lot of that kind of thing in what he does. They're fast, but they're not quite the same, pseudo Paganini sounding,
yeah,
kind of thing. And Soar, it's you do get it all,
mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
Soar, I just think because he was such a his compositional ability was, in my opinion, as humble as it may be,
Mm-hmm.
far above and beyond Giuliani and Carcassi.
Yeah,
So you get a smattering of lots of things throughout because it's all about the composition,
uh,
less
mm-hmm.
so about like, oh, well, here's a study on PIM. He
Yeah,
had that. He had that. But Giuliani, man, I mean, you could go through your
yeah.
whole life and not, I don't think, play every Giuliani study.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. But
So,
with this, it's like you could do this in my undergrad was all
uh
25
huh,
of these, 24 of a particular collection of Giuliani, and then
uh huh,
24 of Guado, first 10 of the Brouwer, and then the Kovac, which I haven't seen those etudes around in 30 years.
okay,
And that's pretty much like that's 4 years, and the 20 of the Segovia Soar. And there's your
yeah,
4 years,
okay,
you know?
yeah.
So I'd
My
say start with 19, maybe. It's
okay,
beautiful.
yeah. That sounds
You know?
awesome.
You want to play a little Tango in Sky for me?
Sure, that's great. Last thought here is
Yeah.
that an alternative that I'm not going to pursue is I want to learn the Giuliani six variations on a Spanish theme.
Oh, I
I
think
think
that's
it's
great. Is
yeah,
it the Follies of Spain, like La Follies
that
de
one.
España? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
great.
But
That's a good one.
I think I'll save that for the November concert
When I
because
get
like
home
Tango and
next week,
Sky, yeah, it's like my rep for
yeah,
this
when
one.
I get home next week, I'll find my fingerings on the shelf for you and scan them.
Cool,
And
awesome.
I think this is a great tune.
Yeah,
It's a fantastic tune. And there's a recording of Pepe doing it. It
mm,
just knock your socks off.
yeah.
It's just my favorite recording of almost any Giuliani is that piece.
Yeah, it's really nice. I really like
Hmm.
that one. Yeah, I would love to share some Tango and Sky progress. Cool. Let's see, where am I on tuning? Yeah,
Tuning up here is almost pointless.
it to have some, yeah, yeah. My Twitch, or not Twitch chat, but YouTube chat, people are starting to get a little more comfortable. They're like, your sixth string is flat. Right? You're much more, or like you're super flat today. I'm like, okay, thank you. Yeah, so please, everybody, keep me honest on, or keep me in line. All right. I don't think that this is all going to be, perfectly metronomically.
Let's just choose a tempo you can control. You said you got the first page or so?
Yeah, roughly.
Yeah, just go.
The first up to the repeat, basically.
Okay.
Practice this last measure. So
that's all right, man. You got a lot of good content. There's a lot of good content in what you're doing. The meter is, we gotta nominalize the meter, but
I'm pretty much practicing everything as independent little excerpts, and I think it sounds like that. I don't think that the rhythm is consistent. If that makes, I mean, that's my guess.
There's only one note I want to check on you with and make sure I'm looking at. I think we're looking at the same one. Yeah, we're looking at the same one. So this would be the second line 2, last measure, last beat.
Okay.
You have that E7 chord?
Line 2 is yours. I have this. Oh, wait.
Yeah, right before that.
I think I did a G.
That G is
sharp.
Yeah, that G sharp is still there. So all you got to do there is just put down the chord, and it just fills out the rest of the E7.
Got it.
Right?
Yeah.
So that way you're not doing anything special. It's just all right there. Right? No, I got a tune.
Yeah, yeah, you just don't need to lift or anything. Yeah.
Nope. Then you can damp everything. Then now that is a 4-note slur.
I was gonna ask that. I've practiced it the other way, and then today I was like, oh, I think I should just
it's just 4-note slur.
Don't rearticulate. Got it. Got it. Okay. Cool. So I'll circle that accidental.
Now let me take my own advice here and tune up, because man, we had a concert last night where I did string quartet stuff and everything, and strings are dying left and right.
Oh yeah. All right, you're muted currently.
Yep.
I think you. Okay. Got it.
I'm trying to save everybody.
All right. Oh yeah, I'm still doing that. Okay. All right.
Cool. So what you want to aim for in here is control over the 8th note. So you really want to be feeling the 8th note at regardless any speed. When you're going faster, you can think of the bigger beat.
Yeah.
But when you're going anything lower than your tempo, you want to feel that bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
There's your intro. So that way when you go bop, 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 rap, bop, bop,
Yeah.
bop, 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 bop. And that's just straight out. So there's no variable or variation in your. So if you. So if I'm. Can you hear my foot?
I can. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't practiced those first two measures at all with the metronome. Yeah.
So we do it a little bit slower, but that's it. So you're feeling
Yeah.
one, E,
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
E,
Yeah.
one. And you just keep the metronome on a slow eighth note pulse, and that way when you get to,
Yeah.
right?
Cool.
And here's where your triplet sounded good when you did this.
Yeah.
That was all going really well. Do that really slow. Great. Now what you're going to start to do. That's it. Now you can decide how long to hold that first E. If you just want it to go. But I kind of like a little bit of like.
Yeah. A little shaky.
So that you're really feeling bum bum.
Yeah.
We don't want to delay the arrival of the A.
Okay. Right.
Right? So you got to have 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Try that.
1 and 2 and 3.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was a little delayed.
Don't hold your breath this time. Yeah, that was it. Right. If you hold your breath, it's like
Right.
right.
Yeah.
And then it's just a quick little. You could even like if it was a slide. That's what you're looking for it to sound like. It's just real quick little line.
It'll be even more in Skai, right?
Yeah.
Isn't this thing like flashy?
Oh, this is just supposed to be over the top.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
over the
making fun of classical musicians playing tango.
Right.
So it's got to have that. I mean, if you try to play this anything but completely insanely over the top, it's too conservative.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody do that, but that would.
I mean,
Makes sense.
if they did that, that would certainly work.
Yeah.
In right away, when we're doing this, those notes you want to have really light and very short.
Okay.
So I'm doing IMA, and then I'll immediately plant PIM. And let that note ring.
Yeah, let the F ring.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Got it.
So PI and M is always coming down,
Got it.
but
Yeah.
so A is acting a little bit on its own.
Yeah.
Now see if you can get that really tight, like bop, bop, even quicker, bop. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing it on the first one more than.
Yeah,
the
so as
second.
soon as you pluck that first beat, PI and M just immediately magnetically just
Right.
come right back down. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah.
What do you do on the last one? Do you mute with the left hand and prepare, or do you do the same? Because like the thumb, I want to prepare the thumb for the sixth string.
Mute with IMA.
With IMA, okay. Yeah.
That way, essentially, you're preparing. Yeah, so P, I, and M are down, and then you can come back.
I see. Okay.
That level of, I'm going to say staccatissimo, honestly.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it helps with the lightness. If I go longer than that and do,
Yeah.
I don't know, something just longer,
Yeah.
there's something about it that doesn't quite grab you.
I think I just never noticed that the melody, or that the top voice is marked as a quarter note, and it doesn't like that staccato marking doesn't attach or isn't related to it. So my ear remembers hearing so many recordings where it sounds connected.
Right.
But okay.
So that way, as you go slow, you could just vamp those two.
Yeah.
Back and forth, just for a little while, man. Just get that kind of the groove of the plant.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's it. Yeah, you could just back and forth those.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
Now, when you want to do that in time, you've got the fermata on the G flat. Cool.
Yeah.
Just sit there on it. So that way your first measure now is 1 and 2 and 3. So you have 1 and 2 and triplet 3.
I could be wrong, but doesn't breve above it mean short?
Yeah, but it's a fermata.
Like, I imagine it's like a short fermata. Like just a little bit. Like a little more than it's notated, right?
It can be, it's not there's no like grand fermata here. Right? So it's enough that it's going to distort your time.
Yeah.
Ba ba, be da da, ba ba ba. Right?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to shoot for. I think maybe I did it too short. Like,
no, I think that's fine. I heard the fermata when you did it. I didn't have a problem with that.
Oh,
but
okay.
that's where your time stops. So you got that chop, 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 ba da ba ba beep ba, ba da ba ba, and then it's got to be that eighth note again for that second measure. Right. So give it a shot. See if you can go that nice, slow, solid, steady eighth.
Yeah. Stop there.
Keep going. You're good.
Okay.
Bop, bop. Yeah. Whoa, up, up. Keep your G sharp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Right.
Now in there, let me get my foot still out. I would say that second measure, you could keep the same articulation that you're doing.
I was just going to ask that, yeah. It doesn't mark it, but it makes sense too, right? Like the same,
think so, yeah.
Yeah, inner voice staccato.
Yeah.
I don't do it with the thumb, right?
Well, I mean, ultimately you will.
Yeah, but like on the...
I usually wait. Yeah, I'll let the B go just a little longer.
Right.
You can make it. But it's kind of like the B, and I apologize, I got ceiling fans on, so that may be warping the tone. That's a little too short.
Yeah.
I like...
Okay.
So we have... I'll let it ring under that second one. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna, man, boom, bop, silence before that.
Yeah.
Just to keep that...
How do you silent there? Like left hand or...
Right, when I go to prepare M.
Okay.
So...
Okay. Alright, yeah, you're using thumb. Okay.
Yep, so as soon as I play, boom,
there.
pop.
I see.
Now M is set up.
Okay.
So anytime I'm damping a chord, and it's the last chord before I go on to something, I'll damp with the fingers I'm not using. So here. Damp.
Yeah, and prepare. Okay.
Right here I'll damp with I am an A, like we did up top. Then I'm home free.
Okay. I think I got it.
And you can just...
Okay, I've done like a lot of back of palm to do these, but okay.
Just roll your hand forward as you come down. That's it.
Yeah.
Now don't even worry about plucking anything. Yeah, just get there and then check. Say, okay, what's going on? Is my M finger prepared? Yep. And now I relax the hand and then continue.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, relax before.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got
Yeah, because I'm trying to do like
No, you can't.
something weird. Yeah.
That motion will become one when you have right? It's going to be like, and then you're good.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I look forward to adding in more slur studies. I think Brower 16 and maybe recovering Brower 20 at some point, because I don't have many at the moment that are just like designed for slurs.
The Segovia slur studies are great.
Do those? Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
Shearer's got a couple in his. It's one of the compendium books to his learning the classic guitar. Those are good too. But to be honest with you, the ones I always come back to are just the Segovia ones.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
did those for a little while, and then I think I got bored of them.
Oh, it's easy to get bored with them. Go to pumping nylon. Scott's got a bunch where you're going like, you got a ton of different things. And for all the combinations that we have, none of them always get everything we need. So what do you need? You need a 4-note slur.
Right.
With one open, 1, 2, 4. Okay, well, you could take any. Just meter them. Tick tock, that kind of thing. So you're doing triplet 1, and that way you're doing exactly what's here, and then you can just go.
Yeah. So, I think I've swung too far in the direction of not doing any exercises, and I'm only doing etudes.
Dude, it happens when you concertize, man.
But like etudes, like we talked a lot about, like do more etudes.
Etudes are great, but etudes are the vehicle for our technical development in the musical arena.
Yeah,
they're little pieces that are just real short, right?
Right.
The one thing that you should practice every single day.
Yeah.
Is 3 things: scales, arpeggios, and slurs, period. So even a bad day, like, man, I'm not going to get anything done today. I'm going to pick up the guitar and I'm going to just, whatever. And I at least get something done if I only have 5 minutes. Maybe it's going, right? And it's like, oh, okay, cool.
Right.
I get the scale in 7 or whatever.
Uh-huh. So I've every single day done arpeggios and scales.
Good.
Lately I've been focusing on do scales as little bursts of Carcassi 14.
Sure.
Or arpeggios.
Still getting them done.
In BWV 999 or Carcassi 7.
Yeah, man.
But
you're doing great. It's just there's a little missing, it's like you got a filling missing, and that filling is slurs.
Yeah, slurs. But should I still be doing like diatonic scales and like slur exercises? Or is it better to focus on slur etudes?
I would deal with the exercises first.
Okay.
And then certainly, like Frank Wallace has one called Slurry number 1 and Slurry number 2. Those are great. Having slur etudes are awesome.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you don't have any of those going that are specifically designed for slurs, then as long as you're doing the exercises, you're still covering good ground.
Yeah.
The thing that happens when we start playing concerts or competitions is that's when the bottom starts to fall out because we just don't have the time.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, I mean, you know me a long time now. I'm pretty honest about what my weaknesses are, and I am repeated. This thing has been the bane of my existence since I was a kid. Because I didn't learn how to do it right before I went to school. I just had too much time on my own. Man, my hand was super tight, and it was just like this. It was like a bird pecking at something.
Okay, yeah.
I had so many years in my fundamental stages of growth of doing that, that if I'm going to do something like, I mean, Brower 1's fine, but like Villalobos Etude 11, anything where we've got this, Dude, if I don't practice that a minimum of twice a week, just doing
Do
this,
something.
if I don't do this, even that, it's
Yeah.
going to start getting naily and nasty and tight and awful.
Yeah.
So, for me,
Uh-huh.
look, I'll be honest with you. I haven't practiced slurs on a daily basis in a long time. I do them when necessary. But what I did do,
Right.
30 years ago,
Yeah.
was slurs every day, scales every day, repairs. Now it's when necessary.
Yeah.
I'll do it
Yeah.
every other day, maybe twice a week, right? Just when I feel like I need it to get things. Hey, I've done my cardio for the day, and it's not very much. But this way, it never gets out of your fingers. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So in here, the big thing now that you want to do with this first page is just get that eighth note slow and metered. So when you're doing this, pop, 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 you can hold as long as you want when you're going slow. Pop, pop. Just put that metronome on the eighth note.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And then just line each chord up. Pop, pop, pop. Then you'll find, that is just, it's a little boring,
Right.
but it's not a big deal. This is where the time really shifted. Think of this
I
as
was
the
gonna say,
upbeat.
Yeah. Here, this is
You're
what
gonna
I've been
go,
practicing
yup,
recently.
yup,
Yeah.
yup, yeah. So just play those chords just
Yeah.
like that. Don't worry about the pickups. Bop, bop, bop,
Okay.
bomb, yeah. Nice. Do that again, just like that.
Absolutely.
Bop. Now, the little tremolo thing
Yeah.
is just let it fly. Don't even count it. That's it. Yep. Now you want to do that and just tap your foot.
Yeah.
Just like that, so the chord always lands on the beat. Yep. That right there is a great beginning to it.
Yeah.
Great beginning. Because now the meter is still preserved. So if you've got this. Now this sounds perfect because it doesn't just come out of nowhere. Right? So try that. Try just that line without the grace note. Just go yup, 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 yappalet, triplet, and just keep going. See what happens. Now forget the grace notes. Just go bop.
Okay.
Yeah. That was great, dude. There's your meter.
Yeah.
That's what you practice. When you're comfortable making that transition, now just as quickly as you can, put it up, put it up. Try just doing the grace note on an open string. Just go put it up. Faster.
This
Close
is
your
like-
hand like put it up. Better. It's okay if you hit a bunch of notes, man. If you make a mess, it's okay. That's what you want. That's it. Yep. Ba-da-da-dum. Now, that was perfect. Now just swipe your thumb after. That's it. You got it. Yeah. Sometimes when we have to get past a certain speed barrier, it's okay. Like when we do scales, man, every once in a while, it's okay. Just play as fast, like play it fast. Once or twice so that you get comfortable coordinating your fingers that like they're moving at that speed. Now clean it up. So in this case, if we don't get past that, it's always going to feel like laborious.
Yeah, this is the thing that I've been like trying to practice and having a lot of trouble with. And I was gonna ask about.
Just let it go, man. Just look, open string. Just go.
Yeah.
Good. Now put your A finger on that string and just literally close your hand. Hit a bunch of notes. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Swipe a bunch of notes. Good. Faster. Lighter. There it is. That's it. Now just go back to the one string. That's it.
Yeah.
Great. See how seamless that sounds?
Yeah.
It'll get faster. There, that was a good one. Yeah. That's it. You got it, man.
It's still like really inconsistent. This has been
Of course.
super challenging for me.
It's all right. Well, a lot of times I'll just do this. Yeah. I'm not even counting. I'm just holding it down, literally closing my hand. Yep. That way it's just the fingers moving. That's a good one. Now just burn it. Even that is a good one. Good. Lighter touch, faster fingers. That's a good one. There it is. Yeah, best one. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, the consistency part comes from just what you're practicing right now. It's just getting the feel of it. It's not counted. It's not metered.
Yeah.
The chord is metered. Technically, I guess I'm doing it on the eighth note above it. You know, if I had to think about where it's going to go, it's on the 16th note.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling the eighth note of the eighth note, that's it.
That's what I've tried to practice slow, and I wasn't sure if that's a bad idea.
No, it's a great idea.
Okay. And then I was trying to practice it, like, let's say, I don't know, if the metronome is at 60 equals 16th note, right? Like, right before this, I was wondering, like, I was trying to practice both, like, as well as...
That's not a bad idea.
And then also, like, try to feel it.
That's the best one. Yeah.
But then that's more like what it actually is like.
That's right.
Later, with like a long pause. Like,
You don't have to separate them anymore. Maybe that's something you had to do when you were learning it. Now you don't have to separate the grace notes from the thing. Either do just the chord for your rhythm, but now it's just going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. So if that's your 16th, ba-da-dum, 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 that's it. But I'm just thinking right ahead of the note. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-dum. That's all you got to do. And it worked great when you did it, man, because now those triplets at the end, they fit. Everything is fitting. And that's all you needed to do. Okay? As you go on in this line, this is the one with the first ending.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's... Yeah, so you come down. Back to the really short, right? Just like the first measure, right?
I see. For the inner voices. And...
Yeah. Now, this is a two-note slur.
Okay.
If you wanted to do a 3, you could. I think it's harder to get it clear.
It's hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Be-a-bom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got this. And then just damp it. Bung, gung, 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 ga, ga, ga.
Right.
Bing, bong, gong. Yeah? And just don't slow it. I wouldn't slow it down too much there. Then you're right back in. Right? I think that shows a lot of good progress. I mean, the last time I heard it, we were just really working on all of the licks. You know, that first lick went pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, as it continues now, you're going to want to keep trying to do the same thing where you're metering your eighth note.
Yeah.
In the licks and outside the licks. So remember that sometimes with the licks, depending on what they are, they might not precisely line up with an eighth note click because of the time that you're going to take and how you shape it.
Yeah.
It's always good to practice doing it where you've got that, if you've got 1 and 2 and a triplet, 1 and 2 and 3, so that you can target 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E. So there's your 16th, right? 1 and then you'll be feeling that it's going to feel so stiff, you're not going to want to play it that way. But that way, at least the meter is correct all the way through.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe try that last line. Have you done that?
Only the lick. I haven't.
Okay. So for your next lesson, I'd say go ahead, start here, and start getting a lot of those really under your fingers, because you only have 1, 2, 3. You got like 4 lines of the tune to learn, and then the tragique.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, that's most of the material.
You get a lot of bang for your buck, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of repetition there. I think I can do this in 2 months.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd say that the front load try to do a line a day of learning. Because you already have the lick, so you have a measure to learn in the next line. The next one has a lick, you got measure and a half to learn. The next measure is exactly the same as the bottom line of the first page, so you've got all that covered.
Right.
And now you just got to measure after the Seigno. And the tragique, so you've got like 5-6 measures to learn.
Yeah.
That's it.
Close.
Yeah. But when you look at the piece, that's not how you see it. You're not looking at like, I only got 5 measures to learn. You're looking at, oh God, there's another page.
Yeah, right.
And then just learning the end, right?
Yeah.
That's it. So this way, goal number 1, now that you got the licks rolling, is to keep just now reinforcing that eighth note slow pulse with clear articulation and damping.
Yeah.
Because now as things going to get faster, you've built the headroom in, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead and play it. Let me hear that lick, the bottom of the first page, real quick.
Okay. I haven't tried this in like a couple of weeks.
Don't worry about it. Let's hear it. Not bad. Good. Now don't speed up going the way down. The first BCB is a little fast. There you go. It's boring as hell, man. It really is, in terms of like, you are playing this thing so straight.
Yeah.
But that's what you want.
Yeah, the problem is that I don't think I've spent a single minute trying to practice it musically, like in context of the meter and other measures. I've been practicing it the way that we talked about before.
Yep. And that's great to get that slur to bite. But now you go ahead, man. Now it's all about even it out. 1. Think 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and just like that, and you'll have 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and after that you got to stop counting the 16ths because it's just too darn fast.
Okay.
You start counting the 8th. 1 and 2 and 3 and then as it gets faster and faster, you're just feeling and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be aware of the subdivision, but not ruled by it.
Yeah.
And that's all. Same way you were doing this, where you're going 1 E. Oh, sorry, what is it? 1 E and right? 1 E and 2 E and
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Cool.
I just wanted to check in on it. You've been getting ready for the concert.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now start feeling that in terms of where your eighth note's going to be. If you were doing 1 and 2 and 1 one E and two E and one E and two E and three E and so that's like the speed of the piece that you got going, and that's the speed of the lick.
Yeah.
And you could totally have that.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, soon.
Now things should return to normal, like starting next week. I leave here on Sunday, and I'll be in Virginia, but my teaching schedule should return back to normal.
Awesome.
And I won't have I've had 4 performances this week. I got a theater show on Saturday that I'm gracefully like doing for them, and student performance in half an hour. So it's like,
yeah, a lot going on.
It's coming up to the head, right?
Right.
And then it'll like all in an instant be over.
So plan on next week at your place then?
Yeah, next Wednesday I will be on my way to Virginia.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be online.
Okay, online.
I'll be there by the time we have our lesson.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds great. Would Thursday next week be better for you? 'Cause
Sure.
it's slightly better for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, then we'll go ahead and plan that now.
Same time?
Let me check.
Like 1:30.
That shouldn't be a problem. We're looking at July 31st.
I believe so.
That should be fine.
Cool.
Yeah, let's go ahead and then plan on 1 o'clock or 1:30.
Either one. Let's do, whatever you prefer.
1 would be great.
Let's do 1.
Okay.
Awesome.
There you go. So I will see you then a week from tomorrow. Okay. Right, no, wait, Thursday's today. Sorry, a week from today.
Yeah.
There we go. It's easy to lose time up here.
Well, thank you.
Good.
So much.
You got any questions in the chat that you need me to
just
answer anything like that?
Nice comments. Heidi
Good.
says, "Yay, Chris lesson!" Exclamation marks. Somebody suggested Un Dia de Noviembre for.
Oh, that's always good for a concert, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's my hot take. I don't like that piece.
I like it at times if I'm in the mood for it.
Yeah, I don't know if I've just heard it too much or what. It is a really beautiful piece, but
Could be.
I don't know.
That's when I play as these campers on some occasions. I'll come play, so they're 9:40, 10 o'clock. They're in their bunks, and then I'll come in and play, and that's usually one that's the bill.
Yeah.
You know, for sleep time, and they're running so ragged from like 6 a.m. until like 10 p.m. that they're out in like 3 minutes flat. I don't even think I get to the B section, and they're done.
Yeah.
You know.
Got it.
Great. Well, have a good weekend, man. I'm glad you're feeling
Awesome.
better. I'll see you next Thursday at 1.
See you next Thursday.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much. Yeah. Aiden
See
Clare
ya.
says good teacher. By the way.
Thank you.
And somebody else was like, he's very smart, says Nicholas. Yeah. He's
I have my
genius.
moments, but if you were to ask my wife, I have a lot to learn. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it, everyone. Yeah. Thanks, Chris. All right. Everybody, this was a blast. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Yeah. Take it easy, everyone. Bye.